Are you one of the millions surprised by Verizon and AT&T raising...
Da, 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 da. 3 minutes left, folks. 3 minutes. Oh, boy. Yeah, we're going to sing him a lullaby today. But we're going to have fun doing it. And of course, a lot of other people are making stuff at him as well. So after today, I'll just let the remaining vultures take care of him. Meantime, I'm making reservations at the Swordfish, folks. So hang tight. Ooh, boy. Reservations, I've made them for 9 o'clock p.m. actually. Although I may cancel them there and just go to Sip Whiskey Bar. I'm not sure yet, really. All right, folks, it is 6 o'clock p.m. A couple days ago, we ran a poll as far as to what I was going to do with Perrin Fitness. It was coming down close between just thanking him for the traffic there and doing a live stream refuting his claims, and the people have spoken. The poll has spoken. So now I will stick my poll in the Perrin Fitness here. Balls deep, baby. No Vaseline. No Astroglide. Raw dog. No pulling out, folks, today. No, I don't have a date tonight. No date whatsoever, folks. So as you guys know, in case you're just tuning in, Apparently he made some sort of documentary about me, which is why we had the poll. Very amusing, but I have to shut down the claims. Now, I don't need to do any productions. It's better to do things live and in person, you know, rather than try to do some edited stuff there. So that way you guys can see step by step on things here. Now, let's go ahead and get started here, folks. Almost forgot, this may lag a little bit there, so y'all know how my internet is, so we'll just see.
What's going on, everybody? Vince Goodrum here. Good morning, everyone, and thank you for tuning in. Today we are going to talk about the Vince Goodrum video that was made about me. Vince Goodrum is known as the self-proclaimed great one. And when I saw the video, I was actually flattered, very flattered by the video, because anytime a fan does a video about me.
First off, I'm not a fan of you whatsoever. I don't know why he refers that, but anyway.
I mean, I'm truly honored that they take the time out of their day just to do a video about me. And I figured I would do one.
I only took like 5 minutes here, or actually 10 maybe. I did have to take a pee break, but oh well.
Back, just to, honor him and just to talk about him a little bit. So he made this video about me, and I want to go through the whole video, and I want to take each thing he said and basically see how true each thing he said was. And then I'm going to rate, after he says something, I'm going to rate it from a scale of 0% to 100% true. So if it's like 10% true or 0% true, so that would be obviously false, I will then rate it and then show proof on how and why it is true or not true. Because you may have noticed that my channel is about truth and being transparent.
Your channel is about being truth and transparent? Well, we'll see about that.
Channel is about health and helping others. And then my channel became about Leo and longevity because of the case. Like, I didn't expect Leo to pass away about a week or two after I made the channel. I never expected that. And you guys need to understand that my old channel was deleted the day before I started this channel.
That's right, your channel was indeed deleted there. It's a shame you didn't actually explain the reason being there, but some people have told me that there, so whatever. Let's continue.
So I pretty much started right where I left off, in a sense. So yeah, thank you, Vince, for making this video about me, but I want to take the time to go over it and talk about what's fact and what's fiction. And that's what this video is all about. You'll notice that I just don't hit the record button and just go. And then once I'm done,
Yeah, that's exactly what I do. I hit the record button and go. I also do live streams here. The benefits of live streams is, it takes away the option to edit something out there or clear up any type of misstatement there. But again, let's continue.
I just hit the off button and then just send it to YouTube. One take. I'm not a one take type of man. Now, just to talk about the actual video, yes, I was flattered. Other than the homosexual harassment by Vince.
Homosexual harassment there. My ding dong. I mean, I got a big ding dong there, and stuff, but I don't think it could stretch like 500 miles here. Don't worry, your booty hole is safe for now.
It was a great video. Other than, him saying he wants to do this to me and just weird things, and everything has to do with, the same gender, liking the same gender for some reason to him. Like, he really promotes it. Other than that,
Well, because I know it gets under your skin if you wanted to know the answer to that. That's why I keep messing with you that way, because I know it bothers you. That's what a Mint's channel is all about there, my friend.
I didn't mind the video. I just don't like when somebody harasses me with their sexual preference. You won't see me pushing my sexual preference on anybody. You won't.
I don't even know where that comment actually came from there. So, but oh well.
You will not see me doing that. So just so you know, I'm not gonna do that. That would be like me telling a.
Of course, the only problem with sexual preference is, the assumption there by default is that someone is straight. Now, if Mr. Perrin is saying that he doesn't push his sexual preference on, then that means possibly that his sexual preference is not by default. Just speculating, of course, but in any event, let's go ahead and continue.
A girl that, I want to do these sexual things to them. If I said the same thing back to Vince, would that be appropriate?
I wouldn't care.
Think so. So let's get started on the actual video and the actual footage. Let's talk about fact or fiction here. Let's go over what's real and what's not. What's truth and what is false. So let's get started.
What's going on, everybody? Vince Goodrum here. It is Tuesday morning, and the reason for the video is it looks like I need to make a response. Hey, me and him have the same house coat on. Isn't that pretty cool? What's up there, Pork and Bean buddy? You one handsome devil, ain't you? Video to Perrin Fitness. I figured that if I made one originally that, he would tone down on the BS.
I just want to start off by saying the bathrobe is such a nice touch. Such a nice touch. This man just had to sit down in his bath, his bubble bath, talking on the phone with his boyfriends, drinking some red wine, listening to Marvin Gaye, and just straight thinking about me the whole time.
What's wrong with Marvin Gaye? Marvin Gaye had some great hits here. And of course I do like a good glass of Merlot, but usually I don't have that in a bathtub or anything. As far as talking to boyfriends and stuff like that, well, I guess this is an example of him projecting there. Maybe he wants me to touch his body or something like that. Yeah. Very odd, but me is somewhat accurate. I mean, I do like Marvin Gaye. I know a lot of people that like Marvin Gaye and they're not gay, I know his last name says gay, but just because his last name is gay doesn't mean that only gay people listen to Marvin Gaye, And him to think about that is kind of gay, sort of. You figure out whether I'm talking about the Marvin Gaye part or the other gay part. Oh well.
Talking about me the whole time. Perrin Fitness lives in Vince Goodrum's head rent free. I don't even have to send the landlord a check.
But my good friend John Bravo contacted me about him, and I decided to tune in on his little video, see what he said about me. And he's been a very naughty boy there, making up some stuff and everything. So
him calling me a naughty boy just doesn't sit right with me. It's like kind of disturbing and disgusting. Like kind of makes you feel weird, like.
Do I make you feel weird? Huh? Do I make you really feel weird? Good. The fact that he gets bothered over me calling him a naughty boy, that means I got him shook up. He's shook up over the fact that I called him a naughty boy. Just scared. He's scared of the Carolina black snake there, But, yeah, well.
Like, just weird to say, bro. And then to say that I've been making up stuff, like, if I'm going to be making up stuff and I had no proof, that would be one thing. But see, the thing about it is I make sure with people like you, like trolls, that your whole channel is littered with...
That's Mr. Troll to you, my friend. But I do more than just trolling. Heck, gotta pay the bills.
You trolling individuals. Like, all you do is you look online and be like, oh, what individual can I talk about today? What individual can I talk about today?
Well, that's the job of a YouTube creator, We're supposed to talk about other people, just like you continually talking about Tony Huge and Leo and longevity, which is what this is all about. Let's not forget that you chased me around for an entire month and I had completely ignored you until you had went into my messaging, getting in front of my messages with my ex-boyfriend, you know. But just ignore that. Your channel is about truth there, I guess. So
What individual am I going to talk about tomorrow? Like, your channel doesn't do anything. Like, it doesn't do any good for the world. It doesn't do any.
my channel does the one of the best things out there. I provide the gift of laughter, you know. Which we're going to have a lot of that today.
Good for anybody. Like, what do you do? And improve me if I'm wrong. Like, honestly, like, how do you help people? Do you offer some type of services? Like, do you help people with fertility issues and blood pressure issues? Do you help people with their blood work? Do you review like their blood work and tell them what they need to do? Do you offer help when they're losing their hair or their libido's low? Do you give anyone advice?
Perrin, I don't check people's blood work. I don't check people's libido. I don't go give medical analysis because I am not a doctor. And if you're doing all of this type of stuff here, that is illegal. What are you doing going over blood work there? You're not a medical doctor as far as I'm concerned, you know. Folks, I'm going to just tell you this right now. If you have medical problems, go to a doctor, you know, or even a nurse. Don't go to a personal trainer, okay? There is no reason for this goof to be checking someone's blood work there. And I don't check people's blood work or anything like that because I'm not a doctor, you know? And I do other things there as well, which I guess I'll demonstrate later, I suppose.
As far as that goes, like, I hope you don't give actual money advice, because we're going to get to that soon enough, you know.
Don't worry, folks. The great one will get the record straight, and then I'm going to slap him across the face with my John Holmes while I'm sipping my coffee here. You know? But let's get one thing straight, folks, and you people already know the answer to this. I don't delete comments. Why? I'm too lazy to delete comments. You guys are free to comment on my YouTube videos at any point in time.
So Vince Goodrum, known as the self-proclaimed great one, he just literally said that, has made about 2 to 3 sexual references towards me so far.
Only 2 and 3? I thought I've made more than that. I guess I'll need to work on that there. So
3 homosexual sexual harassment references. Like, John Holmes is evidently a porn star back in the day, so he.
Oh wow, you're keeping up with your porn stars there, you know. Actually, I got the John Holmes part from, back in the early 2000s, there was a company called Most Offensive Videos where they would take Charlie Brown movies and they would remix them with ghetto voices here. I can give you a sample. Fuck you, black bitches. Fuck you up and down and sideways. Beat your ass with a closet stick. Cause I can't stand you black bitches. Cause there ain't no thing like slapping y'all across the face with my John Holmes while sipping Hennessy, you jewel banger. Fuck that nigga, I'll take it. That's the exact words that they said there, but in any event, I guess he's not old enough to actually remember those good old days, but let's continue.
He's literally talking about hitting me with his John Holmes. Now imagine, to put this in some type of perspective is very hard because he's a male and I'm a male, but we have 2 different sexual preferences, right? Which I have no...
Thanks for reminding us, Detective Dipshit.
No issue with his sexual orientation, sexual preference, whatever. I don't care. It's just that he just keeps talking about it and he'll push that. He just never stops talking about it. Be like me just talking about girls all day long.
That's because I know it bothers you. Yeah, you guys notice in 7 minutes in there, he seems to be nervous about my cockle there, you know. He's afraid that it's gonna reach about 200 miles there and I'm gonna slap him across the face there. Oh well. I like Vanessa Del Rio. That was a good actor. You know, as a kid there, you know, you get those old VHS tapes and stuff like that and, you know, sneak them when the parents are not looking, but well.
You know, just nonstop talking about having intercourse with girls because that's what I prefer, right? Now, to put it in perspective, though, it'd be like me going out.
That's what I prefer, girls, right? Are you questioning yourself there? I mean, it's kind of weird there, but oh well. I think you like women, If not, well.
After a lesbian YouTuber, and say I was going after this lesbian YouTuber, which obviously she's a female, right? And I'm making all these sexual harassment references towards her, telling her I'm gonna hit her with my John Holmes, and she's a naughty girl, and he said other things in comments, back then.
So, Perrin, you're comparing yourself to a lesbian. Is that what I'm understanding? You make a reference that, you wouldn't say. So that means you're referring to yourself as a lesbian, right? Yeah. Oh, well.
There. Imagine if I did that. How would that go? Probably not well. Probably not well at all.
I had gotten my 2-year Associates of Arts, but I needed to take it to the finish line and get my 4-year.
All right, now we're starting with lie number 1 from Vince Goodrum himself. This is lie number 1 about him deleting comments. So, like I told you guys before, he deletes any good comment that has to do about me on his videos to create a narrative that everyone hates me. And I know this because I had multiple people comment under his videos. And this is just one of the many. It's just the other ones didn't screenshot it for me, right? And then I tested a couple more, and they were only on there for a little while, and then he deleted them. He wants to create the narrative that everyone hates me, and this is a great one, because if you actually go look on his first video about me, that was pretty much a duplicate of this video. This comment's not there no more. It's not there, and it wasn't there after about 20 minutes. My friend told me that he deleted it really fast, because it...
First off, I don't stay on my computer 24 hours a day, If a comment shows up in any of my chats and it's removed immediately, that's YouTube, That would be something YouTube would actually do, to where you would post something up and it's put immediately. And the most common reason that actually happens is he probably posted it too many times here. Folks, if I deleted comments, I would tell you, But I don't delete comments because I'm too lazy. I ain't got time to delete comments here. Plus, people would repost them anyway, so why do I care, But he still thinks that I'm actually deleting comments here. But, like I said, I can't, the fact that it disappeared immediately after it posted it should tell him something there, Because I'm not at my computer 24 hours a day. I have over 1,000 videos here. 1,000 videos. I can't go and monitor every single comment that's in place to begin with there. So his idea is kind of ridiculous still. If I deleted comments, I would tell you guys straight up there. There's no reason to hide that,
Prove some facts, right? So this would be 100% false by Vince Goodrum, because why? Let's just go into it. To maximize the comment, this is from a friend of mine that knows pretty much almost everything about the story. She helped me a little bit on the story, and she's been a great asset to the team. So she says, he proved Lucy, Leo's mom, Tana Hamilton, Bravo, Huge, all are in support of him. Perrin personally messaged you through Facebook, and you read the message, and then you blocked him. He broke more news and evidence on this case than anyone, and you neglect to even do the research to understand what he has truly accomplished here. Instead, you give your sorry opinion on the matter.
See, Perrin is lying. He went up on my public Facebook profile. He did message me, but he also went into one of my conversations with my ex-boyfriend and telling him to message me there, And it's true, he did message me and I ignored it. You want to know why? Because I don't want to hear about Leo and longevity all day, and I don't want to listen to Tony Huge all day, That's what started the whole thing to begin with when he went on my personal Facebook page and got between a conversation between two gay men talking, What kind of straight man actually goes and gets into a conversation with two gay men, It's kind of weird. You know, you either posted on the wrong chat or you're wanting a three-way. And believe me, I don't want a three-way with this dude. So.
Now, this is not a rude comment to Vince at all. It's a good comment. It's facts. It's 100% facts. There's no reason to delete this comment. It's just proving that, well, that I had support from everybody, and you neglected to reach back to me on Facebook. So, yeah.
Perrin, if I ignore a message there, that means I don't want to talk to you. It's no different than being on Tinder or Grindr. If no one doesn't respond to you, that means they're not interested in you. They don't want to screw you. They do not want to have sexual relations with you. They don't want to have coitus with you. Yes, you messaged me, and I ignored it. That is my right to ignore emails and messages that come to me there, you know. I send messages to Vegan Gains, and he ignores some of them, and he takes some of them there. I ignored your personal messages simply because it's, you know, I don't want to hear about Leo and longevity all day. At that point in time, after a month's time, whenever you didn't get any response from me, that's when you went into my personal conversation there, you know. And that's how this whole thing started to begin with. And you know that, but yeah, let's continue.
Yeah. So everyone go there and please look for this comment because it is not there. It's not there. But she made a new comment and I'm still waiting on that to be deleted. That was today though.
Whatever's in the comments there is there. If there's something removed, YouTube probably removed it. I ain't got time to deal with that type of stuff there. I'd be spending most of the day trying to remove every bad comment about me or anything like that. I'm sorry, Perrin, but what you see in the comments there is for real, okay? Now, I will say I did delete one of your comments there, and it wasn't from YouTube. You see, my ex-boyfriend on my personal Facebook page was wishing me a happy birthday, and lo and behold, Perrin decides to go and post right into my birthday post, challenging me and everything like that, which I deleted, and I have blocked him off of my personal Facebook page. And Perrin, I'm gonna tell you this right now: if you mess with any of my other friends again or get on my personal page, I'm gonna run a choo-choo train up your ass.
Now look at this. Another homosexual comment towards me about running a choo-choo train in my bum. Okay, to start with that.
Well, I didn't name the type of train. I was thinking maybe a Lionel, perhaps, or so. What do you think, folks? Should I name a specific brand of train that I would run his a-hole up into or something? I don't know.
The beauty of this is I screenshotted the comment that I left. See, you're over here creating a narrative like I left some terrible comment on your Facebook, on your private, personal Facebook, right? Well, first of all, your Facebook isn't private. It's for everyone to see. Every single post. You don't have to be your friend. You don't have to add you. Everything is there for everyone to see. And if you have some private comments and private messages that you want to send, you should probably do that in messages. See, the issue with you is you're gonna create your narrative every single time, try to, you know, basically say that I'm rude and I did something wrong, and yeah, it's not gonna work for you, brother. Especially when I have the proof to show that you're just a compulsive liar. You know, one lie after another lie. I mean, when's it gonna end? You're just covering up one lie with the next. So how can someone trust you when you can't even tell the truth about this?
Now, folks, why in the world would you go and post check your messages when I'm posting about going to the Swordfish Club? This is one of the many messages that he did send. And he did send me a bunch of private messages, and I ignored them. Again, that's my right to ignore them. But this only proves that he was trying to get my attention, you know. And he certainly got it, that's for sure.
How is check your messages bad? I sent you a message. I want you to look at the message and address it. And what did the message say? Let's look at what the message said after your first video about me. Let's see what it said. He said I made this post check your messages under a post with him and his ex-boyfriend. I don't see no ex-boyfriend in this post. I don't see any ex-boyfriend commenting on this post. So I don't...
That's because you made multiple messages there. You think people are dumb enough to actually believe that you just sent one message?
don't understand what he's talking about. It's just another lie and another narrative that he's trying to pull to make people be like, what the hell? What the hell's wrong with Perrin? It's like, bro, what's wrong with me is this guy is just lying. I mean, just literally lying, thinking he's not going to get caught up. But, bro, I save everything because when you deal with a troll, when you deal with somebody that's literally unhinged, you got to save everything to pretty much cover your ass.
Anyone that saves all sorts of information, I would say that that would be schizophrenic, actually. I don't really save anything. I didn't even save the message that you made while we were having a conversation with my ex-boyfriend. I just simply blocked you, and that's it. You know, I'm not paranoid enough to go and save every little message or anything like that. You know, again, I'm pretty lazy when it comes to things like that.
That's because they do petty little videos like we're doing right now. This is petty bullshit, you know. If you would have just looked at my message and replied like a fucking man, we wouldn't even have this issue. But let's look at the actual message, but let's look at it in depth. So there's one thing I can't stand in this world, and that's a liar. And that's exactly what this dude is. So now look at my message and tell me if this ain't respectful or not. And this was after his first ignorant video he made about me. This is me replying to his video. I said, hey Vince, nice video about me, man. Appreciate it. I just did a podcast with Tony the other day, over 2 hours long. I had permission to drop these unedited videos because the channel went down, and I have all the material from the source himself. If you want to ask him yourself, message him yourself. He will tell you. Gave the actual website I made for Leo that explains what I'm doing.
And this is the problem. I don't want to hear about Leo and longevity. I've told him 1,000,000 times that here, you know. Yeah, there is a big fight tonight there. You think Davis is going to win? No. Well, shouldn't be answering questions right now. For folks, just hold down on the questions. I almost forgot to mention. Like I said, there may be a little bit of lag. Like I said, bad internet, you know how that is. It's gotten a lot better thanks to Pug there, but I just got to still wait till that equipment comes in. But let's keep on keeping on.
Doing and my accomplishments and what's been done and all that. Joseph for Leo was made to bring the truth to Leo's death, and everyone wants to...
Oh, I almost forgot. If you guys notice right here, it says this proves that he actually went on my personal Facebook there, you know. And here's the thing, folks. I'm going to show you this real quick. Oh, actually, let me cut off the screen first. I'm going to show you guys this here real quick. All right, folks, this is my Vince Goodrum Facebook page there. Any messages and comments go to there, you know, just like right here. I got a notification right here. So, and it's also on my YouTube profile. So the fact of the matter is that he knows that this is my Vince Goodrum page there, and he's actually proved that he went on my personal page. And folks, you know, I got a lot of friends. Some of you guys that are subscribers are actually on my personal Facebook page because I invited you there. You know, that's no problem, you know. You're always welcome to send an invitation as far as to whether it's but, you know, at the same time, there's a difference between a personal Facebook profile and a public one. This here is my Vince Goodrum profile. He would have saw that there if he was even looking for information there, but... Oh, well, enough of this here. Let's continue.
See the unedited videos of Leo, so that's what I brought to the channel. I have about 10 videos I'm dropping soon on gear and the trophics along with Unseen Leo. And now the next message said, I just bringing that to them because they enjoy that content. There's no hate. Don't know why you hate me. Just wanted people to see my podcast with Tony, and I have more lined up. If you want to do a podcast, we can do that too. Thanks, brother. Happy Easter and take care. Now, very professional, not rude at all. Just, if you're going to make a video about me, why wouldn't we have a good conversation?
I mean, even in a Vince Goodrum documentary, it always still has to be about Leo and longevity there. Look, how many times do I got to tell you folks that, you know, there's no new news about Leo except that he's still dead, okay? I'm going to wait until the Thailand police get finished with the investigation there. But he constantly has been messaging me about Leo and longevity, and I don't care. I don't, you know. I don't care, and it's my right not to care.
Jason, why would we conversate about what you said? Why would you want to know the truth? Why would you just make allegations about me and not hear me out like a man? I just don't understand this behavior because I don't know what's going on with YouTube. People on YouTube would much rather not hear anyone out. They just want to post a video and then call somebody out, but then they don't want to hear anything from that person. And this is not how we settle things as men. This is bitch-like, bitch-made type and way of handling situations.
Well, if you was in front of me, I'd probably knock you out, pal, you know. You may think that I'm not a tough guy there, but I'm the real deal, pal, you know. So be lucky that you're talking over the internet, you know. That's real talk right there, you know. You're under the impression that I have no ability to fight or anything, you know. But I guess you didn't do much research. You didn't check my LinkedIn page as far as to where I've worked, where I've been, and stuff like that. But let's go ahead and continue. You're welcome. Anyone, folks, I have a LinkedIn account. You're welcome to check my work history. And if he had actually checked it, he'd realize you don't make comments to people like me. So,
like, this is bitch-made ways of handling situations. Like, I talked to Bravo about this whole situation, and he was literally saying that YouTubers love to make videos, and then they like to hide. And that was, like, the best way you could possibly put this. Because that's exactly what the YouTubers did when they made the videos of me. Because
I haven't gone anywhere. I'm still making videos. I'm still going to fitness expos and stuff like that, you know. I mean, who's hiding there? It'd be pretty hard for me to hide at this point in time after 20-some years.
I'm literally like, okay, well, you have these issues with me. You're calling me out. Well, then why don't we just talk about the issues? Why don't we address the issues like two men? And then they're like, no, I don't need to do that. No thanks. Ha 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 ha. It's like, bro, grow the fuck up and just have a conversation, because I bet we can meet in the middle, because what you're saying about me isn't even factual.
There is no middle there. There's no middle whatsoever. I ignored your messages for a month and you took it a little bit too far. You know, this is why I don't go on Grindr. Some people just take it too bad or so forth, you know. You know, they go and hit you up saying, are you there? Hey, how you doing? You know, and stuff like that. You know, you're like one of those Grindr people there, you know, that just can't take the hint there, you know, to the point to where I have to block you. And then you go and set up a brand new account there. And then you keep messaging the same person that's not interested into you to begin with. I'm sorry, I'm not interested in you. And I wasn't interested in Leo. But you pretty much made me your intention. So, oh well, deal with it.
You're literally reading the first 5 minutes of a video and then you're making your opinion. I can't stand people that do that shit. Watch the whole video, watch the whole podcast, watch all the videos before making a opinion.
Motherfucker, I am not watching every single one of your Leo and longevity videos. Fuck that shit. I got better things to do, you know. Heck, I'd rather change the oil in my Cadillac than to watch any of your videos. I mean, shoot.
Because honestly, if you don't watch everything and you don't learn all the content and you don't see everything I have accomplished, your opinion is irrelevant.
You ain't accomplished shit, motherfucker.
Because you're just going you're literally looking at one title, part of one video, and then you're making a video about me instead of doing some actual research and take some pride in your actual job, because this is your job, right? This is what you rely on for income, right?
Wrong. I don't rely on YouTube for income. I've also said that in many of my videos if you had also paid attention to them, but oh well.
It sure does seem like it, which is very, very sad. And it's like, why don't you take your job to the next level and take it serious and actually do research? Like, if I was going to make a video about Vince or...
All right, folks, I'm going to show you something here. This here is Mint's channel. Hold on just a minute. Whoops, wrong click. This here is Mint's channel. This be business channel. And I have 3 more channels. And by the way, folks, if you notice, this channel has no content, but it makes twice as much money as Perrin's channel there, you know. One of these days, I'll show you how this channel actually makes YouTube revenue. But we'll touch base on that another time. Let's continue.
Anybody. And it was just out of the blue. Never had an issue with him. Just wanted to make a video about him. I would message him. I would let him know. And I would be like, do you want to comment on this? That's how that works.
By the way, wishing another man happy Easter is Liberace gay, you know.
That's how news agencies work. But not on YouTube. Oh, and then I figured I would add one more thing before I ended the chat with old buddy Vince. So here's permission from Leo's wife too, by the way. So yeah, your claim is out of line, but it's...
Hey, spoiler alert, we're going to hear some more about Leo and longevity.
It's all good, man. I know you didn't know. Thanks. And here's permission from Lace Mother too, by the way. I talk to her on the phone weekly. Just more clarification for you. Now, and those images showed all that. I haven't talked to Tana since then, unfortunately. I hope she's doing well. If she sees this video, I hope you're doing well. Please reach out to me if you need anything. That goes for you too, Lucy. If you see this video, please reach out to me if you need anything at all. I'm always here for you guys. I know a lot of people have been kind of MIA because they want to stay away from YouTube and they want to just mourn and, you know, mourn their loss. And I completely understand that. Completely understand that. That's why I'm moving on with the case too, because it's time to just give it some time, give it a rest, you know. And people didn't seem to understand that, you know. It's all about selfish, me. Tell me the information. I need to know the information. And it's like, look, guys, if you really want to know the information, how about you email me and I'll give you the information. I'll tell you the exact information that I know. But it's a challenge. It's a challenge to see what you do with that actual information. Like, what are you going to do when you find out that information?
Nothing, because I don't care about Leo and longevity, you know, as far as watching him over and over again. I spoke with him 2 days before he got murdered, okay? At this point in time, I've heard all the stuff. I'm waiting, again, for the police to find out. I don't need a daily report on Leo, you know, and neither does the entire YouTube community.
What investigation are you going to start? Where are you going to take the actual evidence and the news that I give you? Where are you going to take it? What are you going to do with it? Because you're not going to do anything with that evidence. You're not going to do shit. You're going to be like, oh.
Yes, guys, I know my internet's crap there, you know. It's a lot better. If I still had the old system hooked up, I wouldn't even be able to run even part of it. So it's going to restart a little bit, so just hang in there, you know.
Okay, cool. And thanks for telling me. And then you're going to go on about your life because you don't care. You're not going to go to the country and handle the situation. You're not going to go to the country and handle that person. You're not going to do shit with that information because you haven't done shit about it yet. Most people that are upset about me not telling them information is because they're just selfish. They're selfish individuals that want the information, but then if I give them the information, they won't do shit with it. They're not going to go to this other country and take out this person. They don't have the capabilities of doing so. The real people that actually helped me in this case would be willing to actually do so. But see, the way cases work, everybody, if I give you the information too early, which I was advised by officials not to give anyone the information, if I give you that information too early, you could literally ruin the case.
So if I give him information, it can ruin the entire case of Leo and longevity. Yeah, sure. You see how hung up he is there? He's acting like he's the most important. He's a private investigator for this whole Leo situation, you know. And if we give him any information, if he gives out any information, or if he's given information, it ruins the entire murder case here. Yeah, because the whole entire murder case hinges on Perrin. Yeah, really.
That we have and that we're working on could literally ruin the evidence. You could flag this individual and then he'd be like, oh shit, I need to watch my back. Oh shit, I need to clean up my act. Oh shit, I need to hide this evidence and hide that. And then what are you going to do? You're going to go email this person, message this person, and be like, hey, Perrin Fitness said that you killed Leo. Hey, Perrin Fitness said that you killed Lath. Or, hey, Leo's murderer. And like just say a bunch of things to him. Because it's not easy to find this person. It's not easy. It's not easy, but it's not hard. Like anyone can be found on the internet. Anyone. So, and if you go and do that, he's gonna be mad at me. He's gonna start shit with me because I'm pointing my finger at him with only about 3 different types of evidence. I mean, it's pretty decent, solid evidence, but it's not a smoking gun. That's why I'm not telling people. The only people that need to know are family, friends, loved ones.
You see, this is an example of someone that is a lack of self-awareness. The name of his video is the Vince Goodrum documentary. But here we've listened to maybe like 5 or 10 minutes about Leo and longevity. Again, you know? It's ridiculous, you know? He lacks any self-awareness whatsoever. I don't get it.
But do you think I'm the one that's like, oh yeah, I'm not telling anyone because I don't want to? No, I'm being told not to tell anyone by actual officials. I'm not supposed to. The FBI literally stated that we do not need to be talking about this shit. And especially,
why would the FBI be involved in an international investigation from Thailand, you know? And with all due respect, what do you even have to do with the case to begin with? You've pretty much inserted yourself into a case that's none of your damn business.
Talking about it on the internet. If I give you this information, the case will definitely go cold and the person will walk. So you guys need to understand that. You guys need to move on. The information will be released to you, but I'm not going to be the one releasing the information to you. I'm sure Bravo is going to be the first one releasing the information to you. You have to wait on Bravo. Bravo knows way more than anyone else. He's been working this case.
Come on, motherfucker. Let's get back to Vince Goodrum, you know?
Since the hour that it happened. And literally an hour later, he started working on this case. So Bravo is going to release the information. Perrin Fitness won't be releasing the information because it's Bravo's job to release the information. So there you go. And all the selfish pricks that are like, oh, why aren't you telling us? Why aren't you giving the information? Like, do you guys not understand how evidence works?
You know, I can understand if he was on a live stream and got off tangent or anything like that, but this is an edited video, folks. It's not a live stream, you know? It's not a live stream. He's literally edited in Leo and longevity stuff, you know? How stupid are you?
Works. Do you not understand how an actual physical murder case works? Evidently, you don't have a clue because you want to ruin it. You want zero justice for Leo. You want the case to go cold. You want the murderer to the walk. You want him to just be free because that's how you're acting. I can't stand selfish people and I can't stand people that lie. And that's what I'm dealing with.
The reason why I wanted to play through this whole thing is I just wanted you guys to see how obsessed he is with Leo and longevity. He's so obsessed with it that he makes a video with my name in it there, and he spends a good portion of it talking about Leo and longevity. He's obsessed with it.
Today, I got one liar that just keeps lying and lying and lying, named Vince Goodrum, and then I got selfish people on my channel that keep asking for information that they don't deserve. The information will be given to you by Bravo in time. He will break the story like he breaks every story in time. I'm waiting on him to break the story. It's all up to him. And then we could talk about it. So anyway, let's continue with this lying, goofy looking, Mr. Potato Head looking ass, Humpty Dumpty looking ass goofball.
That's beside the point here, okay? The biggest thing that he keeps on commenting on is he used to have an old channel that had 3 times the subscribers and stuff, and that my video only had 700 views and blah, 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 and yakety schmackety. Now, listen here, pal. There was a time before YouTube, okay? And a time before social media. I've been around since the late 90s. People knew me before I even had a YouTube channel, pal.
So my butt.
Now, folks, his channel was taken down by YouTube, so if I wanted to be a real asshole, I can contact YouTube and state that, he's running another channel, and just like Nick Trigilli, his own channel will be taken down, But I'm not going to do that there, But chances are he's going to piss somebody else off. They're going to go and report him to YouTube, and it's bye-bye channel again.
Buddy Vince here is talking about time before YouTube. So we're talking the
golden years. That's from 2009, you idiot. See, no research, and this is an edited video, folks. That's from the 2009 NGA Night of Champions there. But I look stellar there at least.
1980s and the 1990s, and I came across these photos and I realized that this is peak performance of Vince Goodrum right here. This is peak
performance for me was in the late 90s when I was taking steroids, but we don't have any pictures of that.
American homegrown performance. This right here is the best version that Vince Goodrum has ever been. Now, when I saw the Laffy Taffy nipples, I was like, damn, is that gyno? And I was like, nope, there's no way. He didn't take an ounce of gear. There's no way he took an ounce of gear. This is actual gyno from having man titties before and then having man titties after.
I got to figure out how to do these types of graphics there. Oh boy. I don't see any issue with the picture itself there. You don't have to take steroids in order to have gynecomastia, okay? You just don't. Chances are, if I could take an honest guess, it's probably from my previous use of anabolic steroids. Just saying.
After. So those Laffy Taffy nipples just come with the whole package. Now this is just, when you see these photos, I need you to understand that this is the best Vince Goodrum has ever looked.
No, this isn't the best I've ever looked there. Again.
Best physique he has ever achieved. And this has to be, honestly, probably the top 10 worst physiques I've ever seen. Just has to be. Now, he didn't take an ounce of gear for this. He was 100% natural. I'm sure he talks about it all the time.
Well, the name of the show is the NGA Night of Champions. The NGA is a drug-free organization. I don't have to tell people that I competed naturally. The reason being is it's an NGA show. So people are going to automatically know it's a drug-free show, you dumb bastard.
That he never needed gear and he never would take any gear. But buddy, I've seen...
No, the reason why I didn't take gear is because if I took gear, I would not have been able to compete in the NGA Night of Champions, dumbass. Or the INBF.
Seen a lot of people in my day and I've worked with a lot of clients. But if anyone needs gear, it would be this guy right here. And a lot of it.
No, I can't take gear at that show neither. Why? It's a drug-free show. And I'm not posing, I'm strumming an air guitar. That's a very old picture there, but oh well.
See, it's just a shame because you didn't even have the genetics to take you anywhere, Didn't even have the genetics to take you anywhere.
He's exactly correct. I didn't have the genetics. I knew that from the very beginning there, you know. Dave Palumbo back in like 2002 told me that with the short torso and long arms, that I would not win any contest there. I would have little chance of winning. The same thing that John Romano had told me, you know. So I already knew coming in that I wasn't going to win any shows there. But I like competing. I enjoyed competing. I still wanted to compete despite the low chance of actually winning anything, which I never did, you know? That's the whole thing there, folks. Just because someone tells you you can't do something doesn't mean you shouldn't do it at all there, you know? I competed and I still got good results as far as competing. And subsequently, it's brought me a ton of business there. So I'm glad I did compete there. Maybe I didn't win the show, but again, unlike you, I win at life.
Anywhere. But he puts these on his Facebook and probably puts them on his YouTube channel. Like he's so proud because this is what he achieved. And it's...
I got like 300 different pictures on my personal Facebook account there, you know. Kind of creepy that you're actually going into it.
It's just, I can't believe this because honestly, like this is getting funnier and funnier as I go. And I said I didn't want to do this and I gave him the opportunity. I gave him the chance to talk to me man to man. But I was actually talking to a guy on Instagram and we were talking about this whole issue and he literally made things clear and made me understand what kind of person I'm dealing with here. And that's good for both of the individuals that want to call me out on YouTube for little to no reason. Like I was trying to help Leo's family and I was trying to help all his followers.
Yeah, folks, some of my shows stunk in the past there, you know. That's why they called me the Black Genova there. But it's not how you start, folks. It's how you finish.
With finding out the answers. I'm dealing with like a sociopath. I'm dealing with somebody that has a true mental disconnect. And let me tell you why. Because I'm giving them the chance after they make the video about me, after they slander me, after they say a bunch of stuff that's not even factual because they don't take the time to do the research. After doing all that, I give them the chance.
I pulled up your entire channel and I scrolled through it there and I showed the number of views there, you know. Plain and simple there. Facts are facts. The numbers don't lie.
Chance to, you know, give me a phone call, you know, message me like privately on email and or do a Zoom call with me and a couple other people that, you know, because they could have done a better job, right? But the...
Well, DJ, I am upset because I was wanting to go to the Swordfish earlier and I got to deal with this here, you know. But oh well. Now I got to wait till 9:00 p.m.
And they're like, "No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to talk to you on the phone. I don't want to hear what you have to say." And it's like, yeah, I'm dealing with somebody that has a true mental disconnect. There's no doubt about it. Because anytime I've ever had an issue with somebody, I've let them talk. I let them speak their mind. I let them get on the phone so we could talk this out, so we could...
Yeah, but if I ignore your messages for over a month, that means I don't want to talk to you. Move on, biatch.
Figure this out, because honestly, man, like, how are you going to say a bunch of things about them and claim all this stuff, but then literally not talk to them man to man? So we're not dealing with a man here. We're dealing with some individuals that have some really true disconnects, like mental issues. And that's why I didn't want to do this. It's exactly why I did.
You wanted to do it. You know you wanted to do it. You wanted to do it. Now who's lying? Well, you've been lying all through this here, but let's continue. We got another 30 minutes of this oatmeal mush.
I didn't want to do this. But you guys keep making video and everything's a lie. Like not one damn thing you said was true. And your videos are just so poorly made and your thumbnails are just what you Googled and you just don't have a clue on what you're doing. But
folks, I know how to make thumbnails. I've demonstrated that on this channel. The reason why I don't make thumbnails for this channel is they don't really make a difference in views. I like having my channel nice and relaxed. That's also why I come on my channel with robes there, you know. If I need to make a thumbnail, I'll make it for my other YouTube channels here. But, I mean, it's not hard to master Adobe Photoshop whatsoever, you know. Not only that, you know, I worked at Verizon, for crying out loud, as in customer relations. It's by default, I have to know this type of stuff there. I have to know how to make a you know, a presentation. I have to know how to do graphics here, you know. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been in the job to begin with.
I just wanted to show you the peak.
And, of course, you could have checked my LinkedIn account. Yeah, no abs there, Lamar. I was holding a little bit of water. A lot of water.
Performance of Vince Good.
No, I just sucked that day.
Because he was talking about pre-YouTube, before YouTube. And there was a time before YouTube when Vince Goodrum was at peak performance. And this right here, this is where it was. This.
Oh, by the way, folks, if you notice this here, those are my nuts hanging out there. I accidentally bought some tights that were too tight. So you could see the outline of my ball sack there, you know. Pretty cool, huh?
This is it.
Not only that, you know, I value all of my subscribers. Because guess what? I'll take one piss trooper over 1,000 of your cookie cutters. You damn right. I will take one piss trooper over 1,000 cookie cutters. And that's all I got to say about that. Woohoo!
So I literally got Vince Goodrum here saying this over and over again, how I bought my subscribers. Well, here's your proof right here.
Oh, no, Justin, I did try to, well, indirectly I bought subscribers here. I paid a agency in order for advertising. They suggested doing that there. I made a video about it about 4 or 5 years ago. I'll probably show it, but yeah, I did attempt to buy subscribers, and then they got taken off immediately. The reason why I did buy subscribers was that because of that Logan Paul situation, you know, they demonetized all the channels, and I needed 1,000 subscribers. So I figured that was a quick way to get my channel back monetized, but I was wrong! Wrong! And I talked about it too in the video. I still made a video about it. Like I said before, if I screw up on something, I'm man enough to say I screwed up on it there. And I made a video about the whole situation. I did get blasted for it, you know. But I certainly learned my lesson.
This is your proof.
This is also how I know how someone actually buys subscribers, because I've actually bought them.
Now, some days I got 1 subscriber. Some days I got 10 subscribers. There was a couple days where I got 10, 11.
Sorry about that. That went down the wrong way. All right, much better.
12. I think the most subscribers I ever got in one day was because of the first Tony Huge podcast. I got about 40 subscribers. Now, I want you to understand what it looks like to see someone that didn't buy subscribers and then someone that did buy subscribers, okay? So let's look at that real quick. Now, this is what it looks like to buy subscribers. When you put it on evidently slow mode, they give you roughly the same amount every single day for multiple days on end until you reach the amount you're looking for, which the amount you'd be looking for is probably around 1,000 because you want to actually monetize your channel. So you would have saw, you know, a continuance of like 50 a day or maybe 30 a day every single day. And see, this is a guy, he just tested it, right? I watched his channel. He wanted to test what it was like to buy subscribers. He only did like 1 or 2 videos.
Let's get past this.
I solved a lot of issues. So the video did so much for this case. We wanted to know about your temper. I just think it's crazy that you think I bought my subscribers, bro. I don't care about this.
I didn't say you bought your subscribers here. I said your subscriber list looked fishy there, you know. But you tell me there. It doesn't make any difference because you're going to have no subscribers and you're going to have no channel pretty soon. I will get to that at the end of the video, folks.
Shit like you do. I don't care about YouTube like you care about it. Like you live for this shit. This is your life. I do this to help others. I do this to figure out.
Oh, aren't you a humanitarian? If you didn't care about YouTube, then why set up another YouTube channel after your other one was taken off there, you know? That doesn't make much sense here. Or better yet, why, if you don't care about YouTube, why even have a YouTube channel to begin with, you know?
Out the truth. I did this for actual justice for Leo. That's why I did this. And yes, I had a really decent YouTube before this called Anabolic How To, where I was helping people find, you know, good sources.
Yes, you were finding people sources for anabolic steroids, which is why your channel was taken down. You were trying to sell steroids over YouTube there, you know? You're not a good person there. You're an idiot, you know? Only an idiot would try to sell steroids on YouTube, you know? I mean, a monkey in a police outfit could have arrested you for the stuff you did.
Companies that you could trust and coaching people, writing out custom vitamin plans, custom supplement plans, custom protocols, custom diets, you know, based off
custom protocols. You're writing out custom protocols here, you know. And you're admitting to all of this on your channel there, you know. You're admitting that you were trying to sell steroids, and you admitted writing steroid protocols. That, you dumb, you a goof, you know. When I was selling steroids here back 20 some years ago, the last thing I would do is brag or advertise about it.
Off of who they are as a person, what their goals are, what medical conditions they have, what their blood work looks like.
Again, you're not a medical doctor. You should not be going over anyone's blood work, you know. That's practicing medicine without a license. It's illegal.
It's all about helping people, right? That's what my channel was about before. Podcast and helping people. And this is why when I look at your channel, I don't understand. I don't get your channel at all. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what the motive behind your channel is other than calling people out and just talking shit.
Well, let's take a look and see what my channel is all about. There's something on YouTube called an About page. Let's read it off here. Bodybuilding, fitness, finance, and mints. Join the great one as he takes you on a journey through the exciting world of bodybuilding. From intense workouts to nutritional tips and everything in between, the expert breaks down the secrets to achieving the ultimate physique and show others the power of the fire method. Get ready to pump some iron and transform your body along with having a gay old time. Yes, homo. So if he had read my channel, he's gonna automatically know that I do make those comments for comedy, you know. But let's take a look at this here as well. So hold on. Let's see here. Let's check Social Blade, folks. I'm gonna show you guys something since he's done all this research. Let's put in Vince Goodrum. Vince Goodrum. Here's an ad. Would you look at that? Channel type. Comedy. I run a comedy channel. A comedy channel. That's what my channel's all about. Let's continue.
I don't see much point in it.
From what I understand, you have a tendency to file copyright strikes against people there. And while most of them get defeated, it blanks someone out for at least a couple of days here. So nice try on that, pal. You're not gonna get me with that, all right? It ain't gonna be no banana in the tailpipe type stuff here.
Bro, I think you're literally going crazy because I don't even know what you're talking about. I literally had to Google how to file a copyright strike. And then I realized you have to put in like a URL and you have to put in like where you use some type of video or music. And dude, I have no clue literally what you're talking about. That's not me.
The reason why I said it is because someone told me about it, you know.
doing that to you 100%. Like, you're 100% false on this one once again, and I think you might be going a little bit crazy here. Like, as I watch these videos on you, bro, I'm starting to realize what type of person I'm dealing with, and you're just not all there, like, literally. And in the very beginning of making this video, I was like, yeah, this is hilarious. This dude's out of his mind. This dude's a goon. But now I'm starting to feel sorry for you, man. Like, literally starting to feel sorry for you. Because you're making claims that I do copyright strikes against you. And if there's any way I can prove that to you, like, I don't know where to go on my YouTube. If you actually talk to me man to man, you could be like, hey, let's see if you're really an honest person. And we could go to wherever it is on YouTube to show that I'm not doing copyright strikes on anybody. I don't do that shit.
Okay, fine. You don't do copyright strikes. I really don't care, you know. If someone goes and tells me that you've done copyright strikes, I got to give people the benefit of the doubt. Okay? Plain and simple. But you probably did. But anyway, you're never going to admit to something like that, and I don't really care. All right? Let's just say by default you didn't do any copyright strikes. That's wonderful.
I didn't even know how to do that until literally you brought that up. And I watched a 10-minute YouTube video on it, and I'm like, yeah, wow, that's a lot of work just for stopping a video for a couple of days, stopping you from getting 500 views on your video, you know, about $10, not even. What is that? Probably like $4 for you. Like, I don't care, bro. I don't care about you making money on YouTube. I don't care about your subscribers. I don't even care about that stuff. This shit had a purpose. It wasn't about views. It wasn't about subscribers. It was about a actual purpose. I know you care, and this is your life, and like, this is what you live off of, but bro,
you know, it's pretty hard for me to live off about maybe $60 a month in just YouTube revenue, you know. Let's continue.
Oh, this isn't my shit, man. This is just, in the beginning, this was just for fun, and then I realized I could really help a lot of people. Like, I've helped in the last couple of years, I've helped about 9 to 10 people conceive a child because of my fertility protocol. I mean,
fertility protocol? You are not a medical doctor, you know. You're helping people have a child. You guys listen to this stuff here? Are you guys listening to this crap? This is just crap.
I mean, that's one of my proudest moments for sure. But yeah, not doing any copyright strikes against you, bro. Didn't even know how to do that until about 5 seconds ago. But thanks for showing me. Thanks for educating me on that.
All 76 of those people care about your cookbook. Maybe they accidentally clicked on it or so. Who knows? All right, let's go ahead and scroll back up. Let's find one to where you don't have your lips wrapped around Leo or Tony Hughes' cock or anything. Ooh. Here's one. Stole from Sean Roden. Oh, look, 619 views. That one was doing a little bit better than your silly cookbook here. That's cool. That's awesome there. You getting right there. Oh, look, here's another one. Here's another one here. 426 views. You were talking about Team App. Yeah, you doing real hot. They're doing at least better than the other original videos. Let's continue scrolling up and seeing here. Let's see here. That's some Arabic gibberish that I don't understand.
You keep talking about these videos like I care. I don't care about the views like you do.
If you didn't care about the views, you wouldn't make a 1-hour documentary about me. I'm living rent-free in your head. You know that.
I don't care about YouTube like you do. This is your life. This isn't my life. I use YouTube for marketing. My old YouTube channel would bring me about 50 to 100 emails a day.
You don't use YouTube for marketing. You use it to sell steroids, which is why your other channel was taken down.
For coaching, for, you know, trying to find trusted people in the game, you know, for me to look at their blood work and write a custom vitamin protocol, for me to help them with their fertility, whatever the case may be. I used it for marketing. And my old channel was way, way more successful than yours. But even with that being said, it was still a sad channel. It was still wasn't a great channel. Like 6,000 subscribers and, you know, post a video, get, you know, couple hundred to a couple thousand views per video. Like, it's sad. It's extremely sad. But that's why I don't care about this. I don't care about the numbers. I don't care about it. I only showed you my subscribers because you said I bought them. And then your dumbass says that that's in Arabic. No, bro, that's in Thai. That is the Thai language. That is the video where I took the English version of the amount of money that they would send to somebody for giving up information on Leo. I translated
Oh, wow. It was a Leo and longevity video. Why am I not surprised whatsoever, you know?
it from English to Thai, and I paid a translator to...
Robert Banks with the $5 donation. Could you please sing How Dry I Am? Why not? How dry I am. How dry I am.
Love your work. Can you please sing How Dry I Am?
I am singing it, dumb. Jeez. How dry I am. How dry I am. Nobody knows how dry I am. How dry I am. How dry I am. Nobody knows how dry I am. Thanks again for the donation there, Robert. Let's go ahead and continue.
Talk in Thai over the actual video, and I paid him to write in Thai. Now, why did I do that? Because I wanted to get that over in Thailand where it needed to be, because I cared about getting information on Leo Late Alagat.
So I'm going to actually translate this here. Let's see. Humdulillah, humdulillah, umbaye, humdulillah. We getting Bin Laden money, humdulillah, umbaye, humdulillah. We getting Bin Laden money. We getting Bin Laden money. We getting Taliban money. We getting Bin Laden money. We getting Saddam money. We getting Joe Biden money. Oop, oop. Wasn't supposed to say that there. Well, let's continue the video, folks.
Where was that message from? It was from Abdullah. It was from Leo's father. And Lucy was the one that put it on her Instagram. So I took it upon myself to hit up multiple Thai translators to work for me. And I paid them to work for me.
Folks, you paid people to translate. Let me show you a little tool here. This here is Google Translate there, Perrin. If you type something like this here, and then simply move it over to Thai, it will translate this type of stuff here, you know. It's free. You don't need to pay someone to translate. See, this says you can go fuck yourself. And as a result, Google Translate will spit out this gibberish looking shit. Okay? Just a little bit of advice. Let's continue.
Because time isn't free. So I know you didn't know about that, but that's what that was. It's not gibberish. It's not some Arabic, Hebrew gibberish. It's Thai.
People in glass... God damn it, it's gibberish to me. Because I can't read the shit. If I can't read the shit, then I'm going to call it gibberish. You know, I call a spade, you know. Houses should not really throw stones here. Your channel is a dog, pal, okay? The only reason why you're getting any views whatsoever is because in the title and in your keywords, you got either Leo and Longevity or Tony Hughes. Anything that has nothing to do with those two, you get hardly any views whatsoever. You want to know why? Because nobody loves you. Even God doesn't love you.
See, this is where you messed up, is when you
I didn't mess up, you know.
Brought religion into this. You know, for some reason you think you know God, and you're going to sit here and tell me God doesn't love me. You know.
My God damn it. It's a joke, dude. It's a joke. I run a comedy channel. It's a joke. You know, Joke. You know, a joke. Can't take a joke, motherfucker. You can't take a joke.
You know, that's where I draw the line. That's where I understand that there's something morally wrong with you. You know, as the video goes on and I keep watching this is actually like my first time watching this whole video. I couldn't watch it before just because it was just so boring.
Oh, quit lying. You ran my video over and 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 over again. Let's continue, folks.
Boring and just drawn out. Like it was the same video as the last video. So I don't understand why you think you handed me a silver platter of like pounding is how you put it. You act like you dissed me and made me look like a fool. And
KSI, I don't care who uses my videos. I'm too lazy to go and file a copyright strike against anyone.
All this other stuff. Bro, no one even has to diss you. No one even has to say anything about you.
Hey, Chad, this isn't a Q&A there. You'll have to wait until Tuesday or if I do another live stream. This is a review live stream.
You do that on your own. Like if I look at your Facebook or look at any of your social medias and like you make yourself look that way. But literally like as time goes on and analyzing the person you truly are, and I really see like signs of autism. From the very beginning, you've been playing victim and you're like,
I don't have autism there. Perfectly normal. You know. Bite. No autism. I ain't got no autism at all. I'm perfectly normal. Perfectly normal. I'm okay, folks. I'm okay.
Like, oh, he commented under my boyfriend's post, which was a lie. And then you just made up all these lies about me. And I had facts and actual screenshots to prove that everything you said was a lie. Like, don't talk about my religion. Don't tell anyone that God doesn't love them.
I'll tell whatever I want to tell, motherfucker, you know. If I say God don't love you, he don't love you, you know. In the name of the Lord, fuck you.
That's a really, really messed up thing to say. But I understand that mentally you're just not there. Because literally I can go on every single social media platform that you own and make you look like a fool. I don't think you understand.
By the way, folks, that's from Bernie Mac's special there. He did a little video about he was trying to get a little piece of meat off there, you know. He's like, fuck your pastor. In the name of the Lord, fuck him. Nah, fuck him. You take some food out of this house? Ain't that a biatch? You better pray for some food. Because he ain't getting a motherfucking thing. See, I can also do Bernie Mac impressions, you know. You see, Perrin, comedians can do other comedian professions there, you know. Do you know why I say all this? I'm a comedian. I'm supposed to do this, you know. I run a comedy channel, you know.
Understand that, like, with my actual background, I can find the exact pinpoint where you live with just a simple email. And I'm not saying this as a threat. I'm saying this, you need to.
Well, going around and saying that you can go find someone's personal address, I would consider as a threat there, you know. But you're welcome to come over, you know. Just let me know when. I'll pour some wine and I'll put on some Marvin Gaye.
To protect yourself. You need to protect yourself because you're making all these videos about people and one day it's going to hurt you. It's going to come back and bite you in the ass.
I've gone to numerous fitness expos over the years. The only issue that I had, or actually two, was one with Don Long, to where he thought I said something on Get Big that I didn't, where someone had put a post up on Get Big saying who has the better dialysis machine, Tom Prince or Don Long. That was one. The other one is the infamous Derek Anthony situation, where he pushed me, I pushed him back, you know, and he spit on me there, you know. Other than that, you know, People have came up and said hey to me there that I've jacked off with. You want to know why? Because they know my routine. They know it's comedy. They know it's entertainment. They don't take me that seriously or so forth, because you're not supposed to. I'm running a comedy channel, you idiot. You know?
Somebody's going to come and find you and make you pay for the things you actually say. So you should really think about that moving forward. You should really think about that when you make videos of people and give them, you know, respect.
I've thought about it. Yeah.
And actually be polite and don't say, you know, sexual things to them, and don't, you know, say rude things about what they put a lot of time into, because somebody's going to find you and beat the living shit out of you, which I'm sorry, it might already happen to you once or twice. I don't know. But I mean, I could sit here and look at your
Antonio, I've been doxxed numerous times here, you know. That happens here whenever you're a creator. So I've been doxxed maybe 5 or 6 times over 20 years.
YouTube as well. Like, I could sit here and look at your YouTube as well. We could go through your YouTube and I could make fun of the whole entire thing. You know, I know you're all about views and you really care about your YouTube and stuff, but like, I went through all your videos and I scrolled through them, and 100 views here and 132 views there, 145, 272,
Well, at the time, I only had like maybe 30 subscribers here, you know. For having 30 subscribers, having the, you know, having a, you know, over 1,000 views on this one here is pretty cool, but let's continue.
227, 121. But when you talk about somebody real like Rich Piana over here on the left, yeah, of course you're going to get 1,000 views. 190 views. Talking about vegan, 152 views. So you are in the same thing. Like, look, you got 28 views on that when you're cooking. 15 views when you're cooking again. 78 views when you're cooking again. It's the same shit, bro. It's the same exact shit.
I only had 30 subscribers here, you know. You could have asked me that, so. Yeah, I did hurt his feelings here, but, you know. You ever notice that in the beginning he was going to talk to me like a man, and now he's talking about doxing, you know? Oh, well, this is why I wanted to do this live, folks, you know, just to show the idiocracy of things, you know. Let's continue.
When you talk about yourself and what you're doing in life, no one gives a shit. But if you talk about something that's trending and someone that's actually doing something right now, then yeah, you're going to get views.
You're arguing over me cooking a piece of fish, you know. I don't expect it to get over 1,000 views about me cooking up a piece of fish, you know. That don't make no sense. You're a clown. You're a goof.
That's how it works. Look, you're talking about a keyboard and you get 87 views. Like, I went through your videos. Do you have over 1,000?
I got 87 views because I'm talking about a keyboard. I'm explaining how I write articles on the road, you know. At that time, I think I had maybe 40 subscribers, you know, but oh well. That was at that point. Down below, I had like 30 and I was slowly gaining them. So, but let's continue.
1,000 videos. And you literally, if you look at them, about half of them, so about 500 of them have around 100 to 200 views. So you're literally talking about somebody, but you've been piggybacking off of all these people this whole entire time.
So let's see. Dallas McCarver's Confederate flag statue, Robbie Robinson, enhanced athletes. I'm talking about different people all at once here. This is called news. With the exception of this, I was responding to a video that Greg Valentino made. Of course, me and him are friends and stuff there, so. But that's what a YouTube creator does here. Nothing wrong with that. The only problem is that if you notice, all of these videos are different there, you know. All of them are different except for this one and this one. These are 2 Tony Huge videos here. You know, if you were looking, you could have called me out on that, but I guess not, you know. But those were taken like 4 or 5 months apart there, because at that time I wasn't doing that many videos anyway. Would I debate him? Oh, yeah, I'd definitely debate him. I would crush him.
Like, you talk about yourself and what's going on in your life, you're going to get 100 views, 200 views. But if you talk about Chris Bumstead You're going to get 1,000 views. Talk about Greg Doucette, you'll get 800 views.
I have a Chris Bumstead video that I made some time ago. It only got 300 views. You know.
Talk about Nick Trigilli, you'll get 2.3 thousand views. Talk about yourself again. Talk about how it's a waste of money, get 182 views. Talk about Callan Von Moger, you'll get 2,000 views. Talk about, the Toronto Pro, you'll get 200 views. Redcon 1, you'll get 275 views. See, that wasn't trending at the time, so it didn't work out in your favor. Stand in your robe all the time, you'll get 290 views. Talking about music and...
He really hates my robe, doesn't he, folks? I like my robe. It's very comfortable,
Sitting there outside by the candlelight, you'll get like 200 views. Talk about a squirrel, you'll get 194 views.
Yeah, I'll talk about a squirrel. After all, a squirrel's got to get a nut,
You have tons of these videos. You like sitting here acting like you're better than me when you're...
No, I'm not. I'm just making videos, If you want to know why I make a bunch of videos here, you may want to ask Aaron Singerman. When I first started my YouTube channel, I asked Aaron as far as the best way to get my channel built up. And he said to make sure that I make at least 1 or 2 videos a day. And ever since then, I followed his advice there. That's why I have so many views. I mean, so many different videos, So that's in case anyone wanted to know why I publish a lot of videos. But let's continue. I've actually cut down at this point in time because I've already built up the channel to where, I don't really need to make a video every day, but I still do because there's always news going on. But again, let's continue. And no, I never did gay for pay, ever. I may be gay, but I didn't do gay for pay. I'm gay for free, actually. Remember, there's a difference between gay for pay and gay for free. I'm gay for free, all right? But I've never done any porn whatsoever.
Your YouTube screams, just screams how big of an idiot you truly are. You literally have to use other people's names to have any type of views at all. So
just need to get a laugh out of that.
So everything you called me out for, you could literally sit here and turn that around and smack you right back in the face with the same exact burn. The same exact burn. You played yourself. Vince Goodrum, you played yourself.
Let's turn this crap off here. All right, folks, that's going to be the end of that. And, man, I'm with all the pounding that I gave Perrin in this video, I think it's time for me to get a good smoke here. You guys... Oh.
So, old buddy Vince Goodrum here, he's got this company called the Goodrum Group that is followed by tons of people. He has a lot of people that use him for money advice. They trust him for all their money needs.
No, that's not true at all, you idiot. Let's go to the Goodrum Group website. Let's see what it says. Thank you for visiting our website. We are a digital conglomerate that owns and operates numerous websites, each catering to a diverse range of audiences. Founded in 2001, originally known as Caliber Fitness Solutions, the Goodrum Group has been at the forefront of the digital revolution, acquiring and managing a vast portfolio of websites over the years. From e-commerce platforms, news, and affiliate websites, the Goodrum Group has established a presence in every near aspect of the online world. This is a holding company that just explains, and below it says our companies. And it has links for all the companies. So if you go to one of the links, it takes you to one of me companies. Comprende, amigo. I like that picture. That's cool. Let's continue.
He's got 40 of them and about 38 likes, so 2 of them don't really like him, so they just follow him just because they have to, because they're family members and such,
None of my family members are subscribed to this channel. It doesn't really matter anyway there, you know. This is no different than a business card, folks, to me. So if I needed to build up the likes and followers, I can easily do that, you know.
About half of them are probably family anyway, or like previous lovers. Then, you know, if you help a lot of people.
Well, I do have one ex-boyfriend that's subscribed to the Goodrum group there, so well, I guess technically he's right about that, you know. Yeah.
With money and their money needs, and you help people, you know, gain a lot of money, you're going to have a lot of reviews, right? Because people want to thank you for your services, you know, especially if you get them a lot of money, right? Well, I was looking at his reviews, and there's only one. There's literally only one review. So that kind of had me a little on edge here, you know? So let's look at this. So this individual recommends the Goodrum group, and he recommends to everyone looking for...
I highly recommend a Mrs. Jane Bradley. It's right in front of you, you know? And this, again, this isn't a live stream he's doing. This is a completely edited one there, you know? This says Mrs. Jane Bradley. I don't know who that bitch is, you know? This is spam, folks. I also don't have a WhatsApp. And look what it says, Jane Bradley, 0147@gmail.com. They're not recommending me. They're recommending this Jane Bradley. You idiot.
Forex and Bitcoin trading. Words can't describe the wonderful work you did on my trading account. I was delighted, and I trusted you, and gave you a chance to help me grow from 1,000 to 13,000 in just a week. Yeah, that's believable.
It isn't believable because it's spam. It's a scam, you know? It's spam. It's a spam comment there, you know? Everyone if you look on your channel or so forth, you probably got some spam comments similar to that, you know? It happens.
Especially with Forex. Forex, bro, can be the biggest scam if you don't know what you're doing. Can be the biggest scam. You'll lose your money so fast, make your head spin. And if anyone's trying to help you with Forex, just don't even bother with it. Because a lot of people run around, they act like...
Well, thanks for the information. Let's take a look and see. I have medical companies. I have a Wiccan site. I have gym supplies. I have an online grocery site. I have 2 cell phone company sites. Sportsbook is down. I have a news site. Funny, I don't see a Forex site. There's no Forex site I own. What are you talking about?
Like they know what they're doing. You know.
KCB, yeah, it's defamation, but it's also mints as well, so I don't really care, you know.
You know, because they made a couple $1,000s, and honestly, they don't have a clue. You know, I pride myself in helping people, you know, with their money and everything, and you know, I've with stocks and with different cryptocurrencies, but I don't.
You've helped people with stocks and cryptocurrency, so you have a Series 4 license here now, right? How can you? Let's continue.
Buy these shit coins or anything like that. I actually buy things that I know will increase and go up in time, and we'll get to that in a minute. But I can tell you, I swear to you, I have never ever had a friend that I gave advice where he lost money. They always gain money.
So now you're now you're a perfect stock investor. Not even the very best investor is gonna have some losses here. You know, it's ridiculous. You know, no one is if you were a perfect investor, people would be literally sucking your dick in order to get advice from you. It just doesn't happen. You lack any self-awareness whatsoever. This is bullshit, you know. And everyone knows it. But let's continue.
Every single time. But anyway, this is just like a cookie cutter, you know, review. And he's only got one, so this is insane. Now, I thought the Goodrum group was going to be...
Well, I'm only glad I got only one of those comments. I don't like spam on my channels or anything. So, yeah, it is good I only have one, which I've already removed.
a company that he made that he just started, because I'm like, 1 review and 40 followers. I'm like, this has to be a company he just started. Nope. He started this in November 14th, 2010. And ever since, he has been showing it all.
No, I started it in 2001. In 2010, that's when I set up the Facebook page.
Off to the public on his Facebook page, and he has 40 whole likes and 38 whole likes and 40 followers, believe it or not, and 1 review. So he's on a roll. He is on a roll. See, this is how I understand, and I get it now, why he really cares about YouTube, because YouTube must be one of his, ways of income, probably one of his higher ways of income. And bro, now it all comes together. Honestly, if you use YouTube as a source of income and you're not in the 500,000 subscriber range to 1 million, unfortunately, you're making a bad choice.
You have never had a 500,000 subscribers. If you did, you would know that they make very little money as well. You have to understand one thing, folks, there. When you're at that type of level, you have to put money in order to create videos that makes, a number of views like that, A lot of times, most subscribers don't get anything back. Subsequently, I know people that have over 1 million subscribers, and they would make more money flipping burgers at McDonald's, Chad, my ex-boyfriend my ex-husband was Wiccan, actually. So we started that store together. After our divorce, I still kept the store, but right now, it doesn't do any business there, so I'm probably going to sell it off pretty soon. Or figure out what's going on with it.
You're making a big mistake, because I know how much people make on here.
I know I have to go through the video, but, I ran a poll to see what I should do with Perrin Fitness, and everybody wanted me to go and make a response video. So, I got to go with my fans, my fellow piss troopers, as far as what needs to be done, so.
And if you don't have enough subscribers and you don't have enough views, you're barely going to be able to put food on the table. So now I understand why these people care so much about YouTube, because they think one day they're going to go big and go viral and, be up there with the big leagues. But unfortunately, that ship has sailed a long time ago, because your content has been trashed for 5 years straight, and you haven't really upgraded your content in any way. Your content has stayed the same. You just hit the record button and hit the stop button when you're done, and you ship it to YouTube. There's no
Yep. That's what the majority of my videos are. The only exception is my business videos on my other channels. I actually put somewhat of an effort into it there. But as far as my personal Mints channel, nah. People come to see the great one, Vince Goodrum. They, if I show up in a bathrobe, it's funny. It's good mints,
talent. There's zero talent in this. Now, I'm not saying my videos are...
Oh, yes, you can purchase from you can still purchase from Well of Mimir, Chad. It's still running. It's not doing very well. It's doing horribly.
Brilliant or anything like that, but I do my videos, and then if, when I'm doing a lot of videos, I send a couple to my editor, and he does them, and he does a way better job than I do, and he's taught me a lot, but, that's the issue. Like, you can tell you're not making much money on YouTube because you can't even afford an editor or someone to teach you.
I don't need an editor because I can edit my own content. I can edit videos, I can make thumbnails, I can do all of that. Just because you only see one channel doesn't mean I don't have 4 more. And the other 4 that I have don't even show my face whatsoever there. But folks, I'll do another live stream one day showing you all my other YouTube channels that I actually have, It just shows just how little you know. But in any event, let's continue.
How to make YouTube videos. But anyway, let's go back to talking about the good old Vince Goodrum and his money making advice, because I have a great video for you guys. So here's old Vince Goodrum with Bitcoin in his hand, and if you need any advice for cryptocurrency or anything along those lines, you need to go to Vince Goodrum, because he knows exactly what he's talking.
You don't need to go to me for shit, I originally got my Bitcoin from mining Bitcoin. I've never actually purchased Bitcoin per se.
about here, guys. Okay, so here he is here on his live, and this video I thought was just brilliant, just amazing content, right?
All right, folks, hang tight. Check this stuff out. All right, I'm going to cut off the screen here. This here is one of my cryptocurrency accounts that I have. Now, if you guys look over here, I bought 3,500 G999 coins, and I used Bitcoin in order to pay for them. I think I took about, I don't know, $1,000 worth of Bitcoin to buy the G99 coins, and as you can see, it's only worth 786, and what they did was a pump and dump. Yes, this is well, Pugman, I had some friends that went into the G999s part, and I looked over everything. I thought it looked good and everything like that. That's the thing about investments here. Sometimes you get the elevator and sometimes you get the shaft there. But this is one of my crypto accounts here. There's still a little taste, but I keep most of my other stuff in Coinbase here. But yeah, I still own 3,500. I still own 3,400. 3,500 G999 coins. But I just wanted to show you this as a lesson. You got to be very careful as far as to what you invest in. And you know what? This thing is actually still going on. So
this dude literally talking about how he still has 3,500 G999 coins, like he's something special. Bro, your coins are worth nothing.
Yeah, they're worth nothing because I just said they're worth nothing there, you know? I just said they're worth nothing there, and you're... Oh, boy. You see the example of this here? I just pointed out that I bought it for $1,000, and I have like $7, so yes, I've lost $991 here, you know? Because I just said so. But you're pointing it out there again, saying that I don't know this. But, you know, again, this isn't live stream. This is an edited video. I mean, you lack any self-awareness there.
It's complete garbage. But this is the type of advice he's giving to people. He's literally bragging about this. And
I'm bragging about it. I'm going to brag about losing money. I mean... I want you guys to hear this one more time. Let me play this back. I wanted to show you this as a lesson. You got to be very careful as far as to what you invest in. And you know what? This thing is... That's exactly the lesson. I said be careful as far as to what you invest in. That's not bragging. Actually still going on. So the fact of the matter is I acknowledge that I got scammed and I got ripped off. You know, there's nothing to brag about that.
This dude literally talking about how he still has 3,500 G999 coins, like he's something special. Bro, your coins are worth nothing. It's complete garbage. But this is the type of advice he's giving to people. He's literally bragging about this. And I just find that insane. Like, how are you going to sit here and think like you're going to get your money back? You're never going to get your money back for that.
Yes, I'm never going to get my money back there. That's what I acknowledged in the video.
If you have to go from a mainstream cryptocurrency app to another application and buy a certain type of crypto to then transfer to another app to buy this other cryptocurrency, and then you can only keep that cryptocurrency on this weird app, now just understand that it's most likely a shit coin.
No, it isn't. And that's not true. I bought Dogecoin there as well, you know. That's on a different app, and that did just fine, you know. Just because you go on another app to buy other Bitcoin doesn't mean anything, you know.
Or it's a coin that you're going to buy and you're going to sit on for a while, and it's not going to do anything. You're going to lose your money for sure. And
no, you can also gain money as well. I did gain. I mean, I've had losses and I've had gains. That's what investing is all about.
Some of these coins that are named after other coins, like they get some hype on Reddit and then people start to buy them. They think they're great. And then shit like this happens. Like I knew a guy, he bought some cryptocurrency and he had like 1 million of this singular coin, but they would never let him pull it or pull any of his money out from the application because it wasn't even real. It was fake. So when you have to go from one app to another app to another app, and you have to buy this type of crypto to buy this type of crypto and then transfer it to get this type of crypto, just understand that that's a red flag, bro.
No, it isn't. And I only transferred it one time, you know, from Coinbase to the G999 platform.
Just don't waste your time.
No, Aaron, I got reservations at the Swordfish there, you know. But I'll start doing more React videos. This is specifically just to address this oatmeal mush. But good to see you there, buddy.
Don't waste your time with that type of stuff. The chances of it turning into something big are like less than 1%. You're better off playing the lottery in a sense, because that's what you're doing. Is you're playing the lottery with cryptocurrency when you have to go from application to application to application just to buy a single coin. Like that's bullshit. And learn from Vince's mistake. Don't do what Vince did. So I noticed on Vince's birthday that he wanted to start a fundraiser for suicide awareness for soldiers.
Hey, Chad, message me directly on that. I don't want no one knowing your information or so forth. Anytime I go over things like that, that's a private thing for privacy reasons here. So just message me on that.
And usually when you do this and you start a fundraiser for your birthday, you usually put in some of your own money, you know, and that's what you should do right off the bat. That way you can tell people that, hey, you're serious about this. This means a lot to you.
That $20 is mine there, you know. Folks, I run fundraisers repeatedly around the year itself here, you know. Whether it's a holiday or just on holidays, Veterans Day, Memorial Day, Thanksgiving, Christmas, I run a fundraiser for stopping soldier suicide there. So I can expect that some of my fundraisers are not going to raise any money there. Why? Because people know by now that they can donate year-round as far as to any of the other fundraisers I run, you know. But let's continue.
And, well, he didn't do that. He had someone else donate $20 and he couldn't even give back.
How do you know somebody else donated $20 here, you know? I mean, you're just guessing there. That was actually my donation.
Any of his own money. This is how big a joke this guy really is. Like, this right here gave me so much information about who Melvin Goodrum is. Like, you are such a joke that you can't even put in your own money for this fundraiser. This is for your birthday. This is for giving back. This is for you to give back. This is for you to raise funds. So if you don't get people to raise funds for you, you don't get people to help you, then you should raise the money yourself. You shouldn't sit there and wait for other people to do it for you. So I thought for sure that I would check back and I would look at that and it would be full because he took upon himself that he would, you know, put the rest of the money in it. Nope. On April 18th, I checked again. Still, same thing, $20. One person donated. Like, you mean to tell me on your birthday you can't give back for suicide awareness for soldiers? Like, you couldn't donate the $180 yourself? Are we hurting that bad?
I did donate it. Again, I donate year-round to this year. This isn't the only fundraiser I run every year, you know. I donate to other causes as well, you know. Again, you lack any self-awareness whatsoever.
And no, this is the person that's going to tell you how to save money and how to make money with money. And this guy can't even afford to donate. Because number one, this is a tax write-off, right? If he actually donates. And I want to teach you something.
If you knew anything about taxes, in order for a tax write-off to benefit, you know, you have to write off a whole bunch of stuff there. Sometimes it's just better to take the standard deduction there, you know. But let's continue.
Something here. I want to show you how to do this on your birthday because I do this every year too. It's pretty ironic that I do it on my birthday too, but let me show you how you're supposed to do it and how you should handle it. And let's just do that.
What happened at
Waco affected the entire country.
They talk about a holy war that's coming.
Now, my birthday is May 2nd, and I took it upon myself on April 30th to start the same exact thing. But for dogs, and Arizona Beagle Rescue is what I wanted to donate to. Now, when I started this fundraiser, you know, since I have beagles of my own, and beagles are very important to me, dogs are very important to me, I figured I would start this, and I would start...
Yes, a fucking beagle is more important than soldier suicide. Yeah. Let's continue.
It off correctly. So what I did was, when I first started the actual donation process, I put $100 in right away, just to show everyone that I'm serious. And I said to everyone that I would match anything that people put in. So every time someone puts 20 bucks in, I put 20 bucks in. Someone put $100 in, I put $100 in. Because that's what it's all about. It's not about raising $20 and then walking away from it. If you're going to actually do this, do it correctly. Put your own money up front.
Last year I raised about $3,000 for soldier suicide, but let's continue, folks.
That way people see that you're serious about this and you mean business about it. And this means a lot to you, because, you know, soldier suicide would mean a lot to me. I would have donated to that. And I just don't understand why he didn't cap that off himself. Because it's your birthday and everyone's giving you presents, or everyone's saying happy birthday to you, or everyone's giving you things or giving you money, which that doesn't happen to me on my birthday, but I'm just saying.
I did cap it off. And then I deleted the fundraiser because the fundraiser was over with. And in about another month, I'm going to start another fundraiser. The same thing I do every year, you know. You lack any self-awareness or any actual research.
And that's usually what happens on birthdays, right? Now, if it doesn't, that's understandable. But still, it's your birthday. You should give back, because you're the one that started the actual donation process. You're the one that wanted people to donate to your birthday donation. But no, you couldn't do that. You could only afford to do 20 bucks. That's what you think about soldiers, and that's what you think about suicide in the military is 20 bucks. That's what...
No, Lou Ferrigno only cares about 20 bucks. You know, again, I run these fundraisers year round there. Sometimes I get that there simply because people know that they can donate. They know that I'm running a fundraiser year round, you know. That's why, you know.
What they're worth to you. And I don't even know if you donated the 20 bucks. It doesn't look like it. It looks like someone else.
I did. You see that? I don't know. First, you're saying that I didn't donate, and now you don't know whether I donated or not. Let me let you in on something. That was my donation, okay?
Donated it for you. But regardless, you had a job, you had a task to handle, and you flopped. You completely flopped. To conclude this video, I just want to mention that this is something I didn't want to do. I figured since you made 2 videos of pretty much the same thing, calling me out for how I handle my YouTube, how I do videos on Leo, and you not really understanding that I don't really care like you care about YouTube. Like, you obviously live for it. You're not making much money from it. That's why you can't even afford.
Motherfucker, I do quite well with YouTube there. You know, again, I have channels to where they don't have videos and they make more than your channel, you know. Again, maybe one day I may do a live stream as far as to how to make money on YouTube without ever publishing a video. And yes, you can do that. You can check with Marcus Campbell. That's where I learn all my stuff from. I just did a seminar a couple of hours ago with him.
To donate to your birthday donation. You're just an obese man that sits behind the computer, you know, just getting mad every day and making videos. You're literally pressing the record button, then hitting the record button when you're done, and then you're sending it off to YouTube land, and that's how you make your videos. Throughout the years, your videos haven't got much better at all. You've been doing this for over 5 years, and you're sitting at 3,000 subscribers.
Yeah, just for one channel. Did you even ask whether I had other channels or not? Did you? Did you? Did you? Did you? Huh? Did you ask me? Did you ask me? Nope. 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 Nope.
The only videos that actually get views are ones that you tag somebody in. So literally what you called me out for is what you are guilty for as well. Because if you did videos just about yourself, like why don't you do videos about, you know, you talking about money and how to make money? Why don't you?
I have a separate channel for that. This is a comedy channel. I have other channels that talk about business, you know.
You do videos on supplements, or why don't you do videos on forex trading or cryptocurrency and show everybody how much money you've made?
I don't do forex training there whatsoever. You know, forex is very dangerous. I don't have a forex channel. You don't know nothing about forex or investing neither, you know.
Off of it or stock and see how many views you get there. But if you tag someone's name during the time that they are pretty much going viral or they're trending, of course you're going to get views, because when they search in the search engine that person's name because they knew something happened to them, you're going to get views. That's how this YouTube thing works. Now you literally sit here and
I make a video about someone that people are interested in and they decide to play it to see what it's all about. You know, if I made a video on instructions on how to make microwave popcorn, someone that's interested in making microwave popcorn may click on the video to see how to make microwave popcorn. Yeah. Let's continue. This is almost over, thank God.
act like I really care about this and say all this stuff about how I did all these videos on Leo and longevity. I did all those videos because I was breaking news, breaking theories, breaking evidence every single day.
So you know more than the Thailand police there. A personal trainer that goes and gives advice on steroids and who gives people locations to where they can go buy steroids, and you're the leading authority on Leo and longevity. More of a leading authority than the Thailand police. Good for you.
Every day I had a new clip, a new voice note, new photos, new theories. Every single day I had something new to put out there. And I couldn't just put it all in one video. You know, I had his friends, like his literally...
No, you just needed like maybe 20 or 30 different videos here, you know.
His best friends coming to me every day. I had Tony's friends coming to me. I had Leo's mom. I was talking to Lucy. I was talking to Leo's girlfriend in Portugal. I was talking to some of Leo's childhood friends. And it was like every day
You went and contacted Leo's childhood friends? What kind of sick freak are you? You're a freaking stalker, you know? That's stalker behavior, folks.
I was getting new content, new voice notes, new text messages, where when you're doing an actual case and you're investigating somebody, you need to know what happened the last couple days. You need to try to look into that person's life and understand that person. You need to figure out who he is and try to somewhat become him so you can think like him. Now that was very hard to do for Leo.
I don't want to think like Leo. And I don't want to become Leo because I don't want to become dead. Okay? Makes sense, right, folks?
Leo, because Leo was definitely a very unique person. And when I was posting the videos at the end, after I broke one of the biggest parts of evidence in the whole entire case, I was posting just videos of Leo and Tony, and they were unedited. They're unedited. They're raw, and people haven't seen that side of him before. And I wanted to post those for the real Leo fans. That wasn't for anyone else but people that liked watching that type of video of Leo. And that's why I posted those. You know, some people loved him, some people didn't. You know, a lot of people judge Leo for what he did in the past. You know, I personally just leave it alone because it's his personal life, and he's also dead. So judging this man when he's 6 feet under does me no good. It's a waste of time. I just didn't want his case to go cold. But with an ongoing case, we just have to relax and let the authorities do their job. And then once they do their job, the information will be released. It's not going to be released by me. It's going to be released by the best person that does it, the one that does it the best. Even if I found out the information before him, I wouldn't release it before him. It's not my job. That's not my style. You know, like I said before, when I broke the evidence.
Again, folks, this will go on for another 10 minutes here, but we're going to play it again. The reason we're going to play the last 10 minutes, the reason being, I want you guys to understand that this is supposed to be the Vince Goodrum documentary, and about half an hour of it is all about Leo and longevity. Again, you know.
On the night before Leo passed away, how he was choking an escort. When I broke that evidence, that was the biggest part of the case. That's what we needed, was to figure out why and how and who had a motive and what the possibilities were, and that's what it comes down to. So yeah, when I make videos about, you know, supplements like this one, vinpocetine, like I did yesterday, yeah, they're not going to get many views. When I make videos about blood pressure, they're not going to get many views. But even if they don't get many views, say they get 500 views after being up for a couple weeks, and let's say I got 50 people to buy the supplement, and I helped 50 people with some condition that they might get in the future. Maybe I helped them with memory loss. And maybe this supplement, you know, since it does bring more blood flow to the brain, maybe it will help, you know, the 10% that watch that video. That's what it's all about. It's not about my views. It's not about the money that I'm generating. It's about helping others.
You're not helping others here. You're selling steroids and you're giving steroid advice. Again, that's why your channel was taken down.
And that's what I want to do. Like, you email me, make it nice, short, and sweet email, and you have a question, I'll email you back, won't charge you a dime. Now, if you email me a huge laundry list of questions...
That, folks, is a lie. I want y'all to see this here. Hold on a minute. Doop, 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 doop. No, he charges money for advice. Bronze membership, $60 a month, $109, $209. Then he has these other packages here. So he doesn't give advice for free. He just tries to sell you something. You can always call in. You'll hear words for free, but words about how much it's going to cost for something. Now, while we're on this page, I want you guys to check this mess out here, okay? Let's go to Perrin's store. He is selling a sweatshirt for $60. A sweatshirt for $60. He's selling joggers for $50. Now, I want you to take a look at this here. He is selling an anabolic cookbook for $139. And it's in beta mode, meaning it's a live version. So $140 for an ebook that's 60 pages long, folks. You know, Greg Doucette charges $99 for his book. What in the blue hell would make your book that's only 60 pages long in a beta version be worth the $139? Huh? Tell me. Tell me. Tell me. Tell me. Why in the world would someone want to buy a cookbook for $139? $139 too beaucoup. I take $5. All right, $5. All right, sell for $5. All right, some bitch.
Questions. You have all these questions. You have all these concerns. You know, I'm most likely going to tell you to buy a membership package, which there is a membership package that's only $49 for people that just have.
See, now he says it. One minute he says it's for free. Now he says he's charging money there. You know, again, this is supposed to be the Vince Goodrum documentary, but here he goes on about himself.
Questions and want answers. Someone that wants to know where to buy supplements.
Oh, by the way, folks, he had a source list of steroids and stuff like that, but someone called him out. He was selling that for $29, but it looks like he's actually taken that down. Thanks for reminding me, Coach Joshua, about that.
And then they have questions they can ask me 24/7. Like, they can contact me 24/7. That's how it works. But to get back on topic, you know, we got this obese man sitting behind his computer talking all this junk about everybody, and looking at your channel and going through it just shows how pointless it truly is. Like, you're not doing...
I've never talked about Rosie O'Donnell. I've never talked shit about her. So you're wrong about that. I've not talked about everybody just yet.
Doing anything for society. All you're doing is calling people out. You're saying things about this person and that person. You're breaking news on some certain things, which that could be useful in a sense if it's actual truth and you're not just reading topics and you're actually going in depth and you actually talk about each and every single topic that you break and you bring to the public. But I just don't see the point in your channel other than you use it for just personal reasons because you...
Yes, this channel is for personal reasons, for personal mints. This is my goof off channel. This is my comedy channel, you know?
Really like YouTube. Like, you really enjoy YouTube. You enjoy seeing your analytics. You enjoy watching your views and your subscribers go up. And don't get me wrong, you do have like a certain following. You have definitely a certain type of following.
You have no motherfucking clue as far as what type of following I have.
And there literally has to be a certain type of person to be able to sit there and watch all your videos. Like, it takes a special person. Yeah, like literally. The sad thing is I've seen your videos in the past and I was supportive and said nice things in the past, and with my old channel.
But you said my channel was trash there, and now you said you said nice things and was very supportive. Which one is it? Do you hate my site or do you love my site there? It doesn't make no difference here, you know. You're switching back and forth. You're just bullshitting at this point in time.
I used to comment on your videos every now and then when you would talk about something similar I was talking about. But that's beside the point, you know. And I just proved in this whole entire video that I was polite and respectful to you from the very beginning.
Polite and respectful would mean that someone's going to come after me and that you're stating that you know where I live and stuff like that. That's real nice there, you know.
Literally made up this narrative that...
Again, you lack self-awareness.
I was rude and I put a comment under a certain post and it was terrible and I offended you and all this shit, right? But in reality, you're the one harassing me. You're the one saying homosexual things to me. You're the one saying all this sexual shit to me, but you're mad at me for literally sending you a message on Messenger. And
again, you say you're being truthful there, you know. I mean, I'm not going to have my ex-boyfriend go and verify things there for you, but you got into a conversation with two gay men, you know. Really.
And commenting.
And the reason being is because I ignored all your other messages that you made there, you know. Because otherwise, if I responded to them, you would see a response, you know, plain and simple.
Saying, check your messages. Literally all I said. And you got upset about it. And the proof is there. This whole video proves that you are a compulsive liar. You lied, literally. You've lied on me this whole entire video. And none of it was true. Other than the fact you had one thing was true. You said, if I talk about Leo or Tony, my videos will get more views. Yeah, that's true. That's also true for you. If you talk about Leo or you talk about Tony or you talk about Callum or you talk about anybody that's somewhat famous, yeah, you're going to get views too.
No, not really. I have Tony Huge videos that have only gotten 200. The YouTube algorithm is kind of weird, you know. I made one video about Cedric McMillan. It has 95,000 views on it there. And I don't even know how the hell that got 95,000 views. I don't understand the YouTube algorithm. I really don't. I just put stuff up there. If it sticks to the wall, it sticks to the wall. You know, if it doesn't, you know, it doesn't. It doesn't matter to me.
But if you just talk about Vince Goodrum, no one gives a shit. No one cares, you know.
I did make a video about myself. That got 4,000 views, you know. I even talked about my my mobile home, that got 2,000 views. Again, the YouTube algorithm is kind of weird. I mean, 2,000 views over a tour of a mobile home. I mean, seriously.
No one really cares about Vince Goodrum. No one really cares about me. They don't want to watch me. They want to watch me talk about Leo. They want to watch me break evidence on Leo.
They don't care about you talking about Leo. You, as a YouTube creator, you have control over the content that you actually publish, okay? You talk about Leo because you want to talk about Leo, you know? You can always make videos on other things, which you have done, you know? But you choose to talk about Leo and Tony Huge. That's your choice, you know?
Leo. They want to watch me talk shit about Tony. They want to watch me talk about Brandon Hughes. They don't want to hear about me. My life isn't that interesting, you know? I did a podcast the other day on my life.
You damn right your life ain't interesting and you don't know how to dress there. I mean, seriously.
Because I got asked to, and he said it was very interesting, and he said I needed to write a book on my life, but that was a very good compliment. But I don't think my life is that interesting. People don't watch my channel to see me. And
if someone wrote a book on you, it would be How Much I Suck.
Like, they don't watch my channel just because of me. They watch my channel because I talk about certain things. I talk about supplements, nootropics, SARMs. I talk about gear. I talk about Leo, obviously.
And that is why your other channel got banned.
Obviously, because of what
you're not supposed to be talking about that stuff.
Happened to him, and I wanted to build a legacy, and I wanted to build, you know, an actual series where you could always come back to and watch, because Leo is a big part and a big reason why I do this. He actually...
Why don't you build a golden calf in the form of Leo there? I mean, literally, you guys hear this mess here? Vince Goodrum documentary, and here we go back again to Leo and longevity. And believe me, there's another 4 minutes of this oatmeal mush. He spent about at least, I've estimated about 25 minutes talking about Leo and longevity out of a video that is an hour long. And it's supposed to be the Vince Goodrum documentary. Imagine that.
Influenced me to do this. I used to email him in Boston all the time, and we would talk about different things like fertility.
Boston called me a porch monkey one time. So, you know, whenever he passed away, like, again, I don't wish death upon anyone, but Boston's death was a result of reckless use of anabolic steroids. He didn't respect them there, you know, and in return, those drugs didn't respect him, you know. But he actually called me a porch monkey, you know. I mean, called me a bunch of other nasty names here. So I don't have much, there's no real love lost between me and Balson.
And we talked about PCT, and we talked about YouTube, and we talked about a lot of stuff. So losing Leo, I mean, he wasn't a friend of me. He was definitely an acquaintance, but I definitely looked up.
That's right. He wasn't a friend of yours. He was an acquaintance. The same with me. Again, I talked to him 2 days before he got murdered there. He was an acquaintance there. But just because someone's an acquaintance doesn't mean that I have to make a video about Leo every single fucking day, you know? Really. God damn.
Up to him. And it was hard to lose somebody that you look up to. And looking up to Leo in a medical sense, in a scholar sense, and just because of how he can, basically on how he can handle himself behind a computer and spit out information, and everyone's just like tuned in, and that's what they want to see. The reason why Leo did so good with YouTube is because of who he is and how he can talk about certain supplements and how he did it with just...
Tater Tot, I don't think Boston is going to be putting out any new content, you know.
Pure intelligence.
Dude.
And then putting things in layman terms so we can understand it ourselves. And the advice that he gave to everyone was just amazing advice day after day. So yeah, Leo made it to 150,000 subscribers just off of him talking about supplements and SARMs and gear and nootropics. Imagine what Leo could have accomplished if he would have talked about red pill, you know, how to treat a woman correctly, how to get a woman to respect you. You know, maybe he made a video about how how to treat a woman when they do something wrong. Now, don't get me wrong, Leo had a different perspective when it came to women. He had a different outlook. He didn't have the typical Western outlook. He needed to draw that type of behavior down.
I would respond to this, but I just want to put an end to this crap.
He needed to turn that down a little bit, but his videos would have been pure gold if he would have talked about relationships and women, especially from a Middle Eastern perspective, from us Westerners looking at a Middle Eastern perspective and actually learning from that.
If you want to have a Middle Eastern aspect, then just go to a Middle Eastern restaurant there. They got a lovely one in Asheville. I mean, really. I've been there for many years, you know. Or you can just simply pick up a book. You don't need to talk to Leo about life in the Middle East.
Could have been some...
I mean, not only that, you got John Bravo as well. So, really.
Brilliant material, and we could have learned a lot. And it's unfortunate that it didn't come to that, because I know Tony wanted that. Tony wanted that for Leo more than anything. You know, rule number one, when Leo got there, Tony wanted to get Leo off alcohol. He wanted to get Leo to stop shaking. He wanted to get Leo back on...
I thought this was supposed to be my final words to Vince, you know. This is more or less more blabbering about Tony and Leo, you know. Like I said, I just wanted to point out to you, look at this. Final words to Vince, from 57 minutes to... But most of the stuff he's talked about in this last portion, final words to Vince, is again all about Tony Huge and Leo, you know.
Tony's YouTube, and then he wanted to get Leo back on his own YouTube. And he got all four of those things accomplished, but his last goal was to get Leo to talk about relationships and talk about how to treat a woman, and how to get respect from a woman, and how to handle a woman. And that was his last puzzle piece. That's what he wanted for Leo. He wanted nothing the best for Leo. He was trying to grow Leo's channel, and they definitely had the capabilities to do so. Now, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was enjoyable. I hope it was fun. I hope it was funny. I hope it made you laugh. Because that's all I'm trying to do, is make you guys laugh at this man's expense. I didn't want to make this video, Vince.
But you made the video, so...
literally forced my hand.
Look, I get about a minute and maybe 10 seconds left. Thanks. Out of the 13 minutes of... my final words to Vince, I get 1 goddamn minute. You motherfucker.
Hand to make this video. And the way you talk about me and the way you disrespect me, it's a good thing we don't know each other in person, because all those threats you just gave me, I would just meet you in person. And then...
I didn't threaten you. I thought you were going to be nice in this video, but now you're threatening to kick my ass here. I'd like to see you try too, but damn.
Solve it that way. Whether or not we can talk man to man or whatever, however we got to handle it. But I gave you that option in the beginning. I said, why don't we just talk man to man on Zoom?
Motherfucker, I don't want to talk to you. It's like you're like a freaking guy on Grindr that just keeps messaging someone there, and I'm not interested, you know. I don't want to have nothing to do with you. I don't want to fuck you or anything, you know. Leave me alone. I mean, do I have to ghost you or something? You know, that's the thing that I wish sometimes YouTube worked like Grindr, you know. You know, on Grindr, they have a feature to where you can actually just block them and ghost them, you know, and stuff. Now, they can't set up another profile because it has to come from their own cell phone unless they got like 3 or 4 cell phones, and you can't use it. You know, sometimes I wish YouTube worked like Grindr, you know. Again, let's continue. And I rarely use that app anyway, you know. But anyway, let's continue. Enough about Grindr.
Zoom. Why don't we have a Zoom meeting? Why don't we talk on the phone? You know, but none of that. You just want to make up material and run and hide. That's what the guys do on YouTube. They just make material and hide. I give you the opportunity to talk.
You can't hide there. If I make material, it has my freaking name on it. The name of my channel says Vince Goodrum OG, you know. How can I hide, you know? Obviously, you know, my personal page, I'm pretty much using my real name, just a nickname, you know, and stuff. But, I mean, seriously, no one's hiding from anyone. Yeah, I'm going to have to Grindr ghost him or something. I don't know. Oh, you know. But I'll address that anyway. I may not have to worry about that anyway.
I give you the opportunity to talk to me and hear me out. I don't want to make these videos. I just want to call you and tell you, hey, this is why I'm doing this. This is why I'm doing that. You need to understand and keep your mouth shut because you're messing shit up right now. And
what the hell am I messing up there, you know? Seriously, what? That doesn't even make any bit of sense. Am I hindering the investigation on Leo and longevity just because I make a video about you? You see, I didn't make a video about Leo or Tony Huge. I made 2 videos specifically about you and your activities and your behavior, you know. I'm not hindering any investigation. I don't give a shit about the investigation. Again, you lack any self-awareness whatsoever.
that's how that would go. But anyway, thank you for watching. Please hit the like button for the sake of the algorithm. Please comment below. What do you think of my video? Did you enjoy it? Was it funny? That's what I was trying to do. I was just trying to get people to laugh. Honestly,
I don't think people are going to laugh at, you know, threatening to go and beat up someone. Not that you could anyway, you know. If you try to come and beat me up there, if you've ever seen the movie Deliverance, I would make you squeal like a pig. Yee!
there's no harm in this. I'm just pointing out all the lies and pointing out the true Vince Goodrum. I'm showing you the true Vince Goodrum. The one that can't even donate more than, well, he didn't donate anything really. The one that can start a donation and not even donate to soldier suicide. One that makes up lies and narratives to make me look bad, but in a sense it's just a complete bold lie. Yeah, that's the Vince Goodrum you need to understand and you need to learn to know, because the dude is a shady guy. He's very shady, very sketchy. All right, guys, God bless. Have a great and wonderful day.
Yeah. Fuck you too. So folks, again, there is one other thing I do need to address. Like I said before, he lacks any self-awareness whatsoever. Just completely lacks it there. But folks, I also made this video for another reason, and this is also for posterity reasons. Remember when I said that his channel was deleted before for selling steroid sales and stuff? Well, someone messaged me on Instagram that they've already reported him to YouTube. So probably within a couple of days, his channel is going to be nuked again, you know. Just the same way that Nick Trigili's channel was nuked there, you know. You know, it's... Unfortunately, that's what happens here, you know. Because he's pissed off other people as well, and other people are making videos about him. So, again, I know you want to build this lovely legacy, and you want people to look back and see all the videos that you made about Leo and longevity. But in a couple of days, it ain't going to be there because your channel is going to get nuked, all right? Because you've already been banned before, okay? You can't, if you get banned from YouTube, you can't go and create another YouTube channel, you idiot, you know? And with the number of subscribers, no channel management agency is going to sign you anyway. It's not going to make any difference here, all right? Your channel is not going to be around anymore. Yeah, like I said before, you lack any type of self-awareness. And it's going to probably take me a few extra drinks at the Swordfish Club to delete all of this stuff out of my complete memory. You a goof. Vince Goodrum documentary, and we got 25 minutes of talking about Leo and longevity, you know. Seriously. That's all I got to say, folks. Thanks again for joining me for this special live stream. You know, you guys voted on it. Let's take a look and see what the final poll was here. Let's see what we finally end it with. So again, folks, the final result was 35% for doing the React live stream, which we just did, followed by a close 31%. Surprisingly enough, 23% I would have taken them out to dinner, you know. I guess I would have had to pick up the check. tell him that God still loves him. 7%. Explain the, well, yeah, oh well. But yeah, again, like I said, I'm gonna do what you guys asked me, and stuff there. I took a poll. At the end of the day, you guys win, But in about a couple days, that will be the last we'll ever hear about this Perrin Fitness here, because again, his channel's gonna get nuked, unfortunately. I guess he's pissed off other people other than myself there, But in any event, folks, that's all I got to say for today. I got to get changed. Got to go to the Swordfish because I only got 30 minutes left. But as always,